Washington, D.C. isn't the only place where politics are the talk of the town. The current SGA election has given Bronx their own opportunity to make a difference on the campus they call home. I caught up with student body president hopeful Paige Ewing to get an in-depth look at her plans for the future.
So I think my largest goal is to improve the communication between students and the administration. Recently this year, there's been so many things that the administration have done that we asked were like students involved in this, and then they were like, yes, there was one student on our panel, and then you kind of find out that's the same student on every panel, and I'm just like, that doesn't seem right to me. So really making sure that students of all types, of all varieties across our entire campus community are represented in all of the decisions that the administration makes. I think out of everyone, I have the most drive and experience. I've been in student government since I got here. I've been on executive board for 2 years now in a vice presidential position. And also just looking at my experience in student government as a whole. I've been in student government since 4th grade, and I've always been a part of it. I've been presidents before in years past, and I think, I've learned a lot from that, and I think I have a lot of experience that I can bring to a college level student government. I think my favorite part is getting to do something that actually makes a difference. So Midnight Breakfast, that's an event that I started, a tradition that I created, and I think that's really cool that all of a sudden I now have this legacy that I've left here at Rider. It's like Paige's Midnight Breakfast, I did that, and I think that's so cool. And everybody on all levels, executive board all the way down to our senatorial positions, they can create a legacy through student government. So elections are a multi-step process. So you start with applications. They're on Bronx Nation. You apply through Bronx Nation. You have to get 50 signatures for a senator position, 100 for an executive position. So I had to get 100 signatures. Once that's done, you put in a bio, some pictures, things like that. Then you get to campaign. So right now we're in the campaigning period. I've been putting flyers around, talking to students. I've been meeting with different student groups, visiting different Greek houses during their chapter meetings and things like that. Just kind of getting out the word of what I want to do and why people should ultimately vote for me.
There's no doubt that SGA takes already great leaders and fine-tunes their abilities.
So SGA serves as a representation for the entire student body, so just any student who wants to make any changes on campus or has any concerns, they could come to our Senate meetings. It's open to everybody, and they can voice their concerns, and if they want anything to change on campus, they can just come to those meetings, and those changes will be implemented, so I feel like that's very important. So as the Vice President of the class of 2020, I want to kind of increase student involvement and engagement within the class of 2020 events that we hold. I want to publicize them more and get the student body excited to come to those events and be part of their class, and to kind of really increase that school spirit. So that is something that I hope to implement and change.
SGA shows students that their voices matter and their opinions have a place on this campus. Back to the studio.